It's coffee time. You done? Are you gonna move? You decided on this timing. You decided that this was going to be the time that you were going to do this. So we're all waiting on you. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. There we go. So hello and welcome. You might notice that the lighting is a little bit dark. This is because this is as much light as we can have in here right now, and this will develop into a story about why I had no power yesterday and why I have limited power today. It's very fun. But first, I want to draw your attention to the gorgeous car in the background. This is a prop that my friend Leah and I made for the musical Reefer Madness when we were in college, and it's like one of my prized possessions because it's also one of those rare rebellious moments that I had. We made so many different vehicles that were like this. It's literally just a piece of foam board with a stencil, like with clip art projected onto it and then painted on. So like we had this car as a clip art piece projected onto foam, painted it on there, and then cut it out. We did that with a bunch of different vehicles. That was like a conceit of the show, right? So we made a bunch of these, and there was a guy who was involved with the school board who saw the show and told the director, demanded from the director that he get, oh man, if any of them watch this, he demanded from the director that he get a couple of these vehicles. And so they just sat there for a really long time. And I kept saying to our, the guy who was running our stage and everything, I was like, is this guy coming to grab these? Because if he's not, I think Leah and I would love to each take one. Like, I think that that would be amazing. And they were like, oh, apparently he's coming by. He's going to come by. And he just never came and got them. And so one day I just decided, you know what, I'm going to go home with one of these. So I did. I just took it home with me. I put it up on my wall in my studio apartment, and I was so proud, and I just loved it to death. Turns out that the day after I took it home, the guy finally showed up to pick them up. And he realized there was only one instead of two, and he said, why is there only one? I thought that there were two waiting for me. And whoever it was that was talking to him at the time apparently fibbed for me and said, oh, we only kept the one. I thought you only wanted one. And he was like, oh, I guess it's okay. He just never brought it back. I was like, this is mine now. This is mine. I really wish that Leah could have had the other one though. I wonder if she really wanted it though. I'm trying to remember. It was so long ago. I'm trying to remember whether or not she wanted to have one of these, or if that was like mostly a me thing. Just wanting one of these cars so bad. It's so cool. I'm gonna keep it forever. You guys don't understand. This is gonna go up in every house I ever have, every apartment, everything. This is normally in our hallway. Now, are you ready for it to develop into the story of our electricity? So this is normally up in our hallway. It is in my bedroom right now because it turns out we have water in the walls. Now what this looks like is little bubbles all over your wall, and they're filled with water, and it's wonderful. And you might remember me telling a story about how every once in a while, like once a year, the light that's associated with the fan in the bathroom, there are two lights. There's the main light and then there's the fan light. And once a year-ish, it just dribbles water for no reason. And we've never known why. And every time I've brought it up, everybody said, well, it stopped, so don't worry about it, right? So this year, and apparently it's because we've been running the AC more, so it's actually a problem. This year, there has been dribbles of water all the time. Not only from the bathroom, but also from the light fixtures in the hallway and sometimes in our bedrooms, which is terrifying. So we called up like plumbers and everything. Plumbers came by and told us to turn off a bunch of breakers. I guess is that what they're called? Like the switches when you open up the electric box and you like switch things off. Are those the individual things breakers? I don't remember. But we had to switch off all of the ones that are associated with this side of the house. and we couldn't turn them back on. And I was like, oh, good. Oh, good. So we've been taking, the bathroom doesn't have a window attached to it, so we've been taking like pitch black showers and things. It's been very fun. But that is why yesterday, now, some of you probably saw I retweeted that Jesse apparently lost power because some drunk guy threw a keg at a power line and like blacked out this huge portion. That was not my problem, but I thought it was hilarious enough and relevant enough to my interest that I just retweeted it anyway. But no, this is entirely oh, there's water leaking out of all of our light fixtures, which is terrifying. It made me go, I don't want to get electrocuted. Like, that's so scary. So we turned everything off, and fortunately, yesterday I had gone to Game Dude. If any of you have ever been to Game Dude, it's awesome. It's like a gaming warehouse, and I went there and asked if they had a used Vita, because Soul Sacrifice came out. And they did. They had a used Vita, and I bought it. No shame, no regrets. Just bought it, bought Soul Sacrifice, and so when I got home, and we had absolutely no power, I said to myself, well, at least get to lay in bed and play the Vita until it dies, and it lasted until 1 in the morning or something. So it lasted a decent amount of time, and I got a decent amount of playing in, and it was very fun. I love that game. I've played it so much today, too. But yeah, so that's what's going on now. So the plumber guy came back again today while I was at this shoot that some of you might have seen me tweet pictures of, in which I looked like a cracked out version of the Joker. But when I came back home, there's huge portions of our ceiling that are just cut away. And apparently they fixed the problem, but they said to still leave certain ones off. So lamps work, lamps are working, computer works, but actual facts lights do not work. There are lots of things that are still an issue, so I'm really, really hoping that they actually did fix the problem, but they said to report back, to leave the AC on and report back if we have any water problems. But yeah, there were like water bubbles in the walls, water bubbles in the ceiling. We were just like, oh gosh. And they did a lot of trial and error, turning on all of the water fixtures upstairs and seeing if anything did it, and they think it must be the AC. So that's what's going on with our house, which is very fun. You'll remember we had all sorts of wildfires out here in Glendale and in Santa Monica. There were big wildfires, and that, for whatever reason, was making our lights flicker. There were all sorts of electrical problems all over LA while that was going on, and that was for like a couple of days, so we just have no luck. No luck with electricity right now. I'm just like, well, I guess I'm gonna just charge everything up while I can and hope that nothing goes wrong. But it rained today, so I doubt that, I don't think that we're going to get any more weird brush fires or anything like that. That would be very strange. But yeah, so that's what's been going on with that. But oh my gosh, you guys, Soul Sacrifice is such a good game. If you have any interest in it, here, let me set the stage for you, okay? So you're this dude, and you wake up in this messed up area with all these people, and you find out that this sorcerer has kidnapped you in order to sacrifice you and basically steal your life essence. And you find a book that can talk to you, and the book says that it was once owned by a powerful sorcerer, different powerful sorcerer, and that if you read through the book and live out all of his past memories, you will gain his power and be able to fight and hopefully defeat the sorcerer so that he can't sacrifice you, because he's like going one by one and sacrificing people, right? So yeah, it's really good so far. Really like it. I like the combat system, and I think the conceit of it is really interesting. So I've been just devouring it. I really, really, really like it. And the Vita is gorgeous. I love the feel of the Vita and the look of the Vita so much more than the 3DS, which I feel bad for because I've had the 3DS for so long and had no intention of getting a Vita. And then the more that we talked about Soul Sacrifice, I told TB, you know what? if there was ever a game that was going to make me buy a Vita, it would probably be Soul Sacrifice, because that game looks so interesting to me. And then when Soul Sacrifice came out, I was like, gonna go find a used Vita. I'm sure there's one somewhere. And sure enough, at Game Dude, they had one. I also bought the Adventure Time game for 3DS, but I haven't played that yet. Apparently that game's pretty fun too. They tried to get me to buy Persona 4 Golden so hard. The chick who was helping me, she was so cute and she knew so many things about games. It was amazing. And when I was talking to her about Soul Sacrifice, I was like, yeah, I really, I've been really excited to play Soul Sacrifice. And she was like, Persona 4 Golden is amazing. And I was like, no, I know, everybody said that. And she was like, you should buy Persona 4 Golden. I said, no, I'm not going to, because I really want to buy Adventure Time, and I'm already getting Soul Sacrifice and the Vita. I'm not going to get Persona 4 Golden. And she was like, just someday, just try it. She was like, just someday play this game. I was like, okay, I will. I promise I will. And she goes, okay. She took it very seriously. She's like, okay, please do. Yeah, and my friend Angie Viper and I hung out on Sunday. Sunday was yesterday, right? Yeah. That's why I couldn't make a video yesterday. Yes. So, yeah, Angie Viper and I went to Venice Beach, because I haven't been in Venice Beach in forever. And oh my goodness, it is so hard to walk on sand for very long. I've even been working out a bunch, and walking on sand, I was like, my legs are killing me. My legs are killing me. And I have so many friends that go running on the beach. It's like, this it blows my mind. I can't imagine running on the beach, because just walking on the beach made my legs scream. Like, that was my workout on Sunday, was just walking. It's like, it's so hard. Why is this so hard? So yeah, we just hung out and like talked about things. She does cosplay. She's awesome. And she and I told you guys this already, but she and I met on the Eevee shoot. And so we were talking about cosplay, and I was telling her about all these different things that I've wanted to cosplay, but I haven't made costumes for myself ever, only for other people. And she was like, if you ever need help, just let me know. And we were like, yay, friendship. And I wound up going and hanging out with her and a few of her friends. And we played Mega Man for a while. Things that really cool people do. But they were the ones that were like, oh man, you want to go to Game Dude? And I was like, I don't even know what that is. And then we went, and it was great. So, yeah. And then today, I was on this, you're going to get a long video today, because I didn't put up a video yesterday. And then I said that I would put up 2 videos today, and then I couldn't. So we're doing a long video. Just, now that we're at almost 13 minutes, here's your heads up. But today, I was on a shoot where I met so many people. It's like, oh my gosh. And again, you guys know, I get a little bit anxious when I know I'm going to meet a whole bunch of new people and don't know all that many people that are there. So I went to this shoot. I was asked to be there by Rhett and Link. And they were like, hey, you want to be in this thing that we're going to do? And I'm not going to tell you what it is, because I don't want to spoil the surprise, but it's going to be amazing. And I wound up meeting Olga Kay and Bratton Beretta and so many people, that I've watched a lot before, and it was the weirdest thing. I was like, this is so bizarre. It was hilarious. My friend Kate, that you guys know, I texted her while I was there, and I was like, Kate, I'm in a video right now with Bratton Beretta of Mantage fame. She was like, you are with the Mantage guys? She like blew her mind. She was like, get a picture with them. Please get a picture with them. And I was like, okay, I'm on it. And then they disappeared, and I couldn't get a picture with them. And I was like, no! I felt so bad. I wanted so badly to, like, write, Kate, you're a hot mama, and then have them hold it. Oh, I wanted to do that so badly, but it wasn't working out. And we were all covered in milk, and when I left, I was like, thanks, guys. Thank you guys so much for, having me on another shoot. This was so fun, anytime. And Rhett and Link were like, yeah, anytime we need somebody to dump milk on themselves, we'll call you. Because you've done it twice for us now, so we know this is like your thing. I was like, thanks, guys. Somewhere, someday, when I'm talking to my grandkids and they're asking me, about YouTube and what it even was, because I'm sure it won't be a thing anymore, will be like, no, you guys don't understand. I was in lots of videos, I did video games, and I dumped milk on myself, and it was great. Those were my 2 claims to fame, and everybody really appreciated it and thought that I was really cool. I promise. And they'll be like, and I'll be like, yes, that's the right face to be making. You shouldn't believe me at all. You should not believe me. You should question everything I ever say. Ah, yes. So, let's see, was there anything else? I took 2 showers after I got back. Milk, man. If you ever dump milk on yourself, your skin is going to feel amazing, but before your skin feels amazing, you're going to feel so disgusting. Like, just the grossest feeling ever, really. It's so nasty, it's the worst. But later when you take a shower, you really appreciate showers. You appreciate showers to a whole new degree that has never been before. Like, oh my gosh, showers are so great. It's like when I was a kid, my job was always mowing the lawn. And some of you have seen, sorry, I have like, I feel the beginnings of a tickle in my throat, so I'm swallowing a lot to make it go away. Some of you have seen the videos, has there been more than one? Of like my property in Oregon. And whenever I'm home, like visiting my parents, I remember how mowing the lawn used to be my thing. And there are huge expanses of lawn to mow. It took over a day to do all of our lawns. So when I was a kid, I would mow the lawn, and then my dad would drive up in the truck, and he'd say, hey, you want to go to the store and get some food? You seem really hungry. And I'd go, yeah! And I'd jump in the truck, and I'd be covered in dirt, and I wouldn't realize it until we were already in town, and then I'd be really upset that I looked like that. But those showers later were the best showers. Oh my gosh. Taking a shower after all of that was magical. So magical to just have dirt caked all over your body and then be like, okay, I'm gonna go be clean now. And then you have this device in your house that is just like, here, have all of this hot water. Oh, look, you're clean. And you're just like, oh, this is great. Whoever made this was amazing. It was like the dopest invention ever. Sometimes the showers feel like a lot of work, and sometimes showers feel like they could not come fast enough. It's just like, I need a shower immediately. However, I can get that. I originally took my shower at YouTube headquarters because that's where we filmed. So I took a shower there, but they didn't have any soap or anything, so it was literally just, okay, I'm gonna rinse my whole body off with steaming hot water and hope that it like eliminates some of the milk on me to the point that I can move on with my day, right? So the reason that I took 2 showers, I put on my new change of clothes, got in the car, drove home, and when I got home I was like, no, I need another shower. That was not a shower, that was a rinse and it was not enough. So I like immediately went in and took another shower. But again, it's like pitch black in there, so I had my phone. Wait, hold on, let me show you. So I had like my little flashlight. Wait, let's hold on, guys. Look. It's basically this. Imagine showering in this. Move, kitty. Just this. Just like, oh, just washing myself. It's not weird at all. No other light than this. Whoops. And this is like way, that doesn't help. This is like way back there, right? Because here's the shower, and it has to be on the counter that's like, it's not okay. We're just gonna keep it like this because creeps. Because creeps, guys. Delicious. So yeah, that's what I've been doing the last couple of days. Lots of things. And it's been very fun, and I hope that none of us get electrocuted. I hope that they really did fix the leak. I hope that there are no more wildfires. There's so many things that I hope for my life in LA right now. But overall, me and Sherlock Cat are doing fantastic, and I'm probably going to go play Soul Sacrifice. But otherwise, I think you guys had an amazing day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye!